tutorial on how to do an updated camo glitch, or the updated camo glitch basically. So before I actually get into this and everything and show you guys how to do the glitch, I want to give a shout out to Bubs. He's the one that I originally found the glitch from and everything, but I've been tampering with it some myself and I found some things and ways to make it a little bit more fluent. So yeah, but main shout out to him. He originally found this. I don't know how somebody like him continues to find things like this. Like, what steps do you take to somehow, like, I don't even know. It's crazy. His link will be in the description along with his video showing how to do this. But yeah, let's get into it now and actually show how to do this glitch so you can get your camos on any weapon you like. Alright, so one quick little example is I put Obsidian on my Model L. My Krig has and has had Borealis for a good while. My TAC 56 has Abyss. My mini back is diamond, and my superior is also diamond. So yeah, you can mix and match a lot of different weapons whenever you do this glitch, but the way that I would say to always start this is having a fresh weapon build be your prep weapon. So I think in this case scenario, let's just say we'll use the Goblin for our prep weapon. So for the Goblin, I have all of these camos unlocked. I don't have Abyss yet, but say I want to put Catalyst onto some of my weapons that aren't Black Ops 6. So I'm just going to select Catalyst for this. I'm going to make sure that there's no attachments on my weapon. That's one thing you guys are going to want to do. Make sure whichever weapon you're going to duplicate in the future that already has the camo you want on it, has no attachments, because obviously you cannot glitch attachments across, and this can actually glitch out your build and just mess up your game entirely. It won't like break it permanently or anything, but obviously the camo glitch will mess up because of it, and you'll have to like just entirely restart and delete the build because it'll think you have 5 attachments whenever in reality you only have like 2 or 3 on it, because the other 2 or 3 are going to be from MW3 or MW2, etc. You guys get the gist. Just make sure it has no attachments. It'll be more seamless and it'll help you get through the glitch better. So yeah, there's that. We have our Goblin that's set up. It's at the very top. But now we're going to actually get into the main part of the glitch. So first, before anything, guys, another thing I'm going to mention. So before you start duplicating your weapon, which should most likely be the XM4. You guys can do other weapons, but the XM4 is the easiest because it's at the very top of the list. Because this glitch relies on speed and you being able to delete and undo some things in a very quick manner. So before anything, aside from making that prep weapon, I suggest that you guys go through every single weapon you have and make sure you delete any extra blueprints that you do not want. This will help not only in the future whenever you just want to create new weapon builds in general, but it will also help with adding attachments and doing this glitch, because you have a chance of running into the max build cap glitch. This happens sort of frequently. It kind of just depends. If you make a boatload of duplicates, you'll eventually run into it. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Make sure you're frequently just cleaning up your blueprints so you can just have whatever camo you want and not run into any errors while doing the glitch or just making guns in general. Alright, so now we're going to actually get into the main part of this glitch. So you're going to want to just equip a base XM4 and then go back in here and then duplicate it twice. You go up to this one and then duplicate that one as well. Then equip that duplicate, or the second duplicate. Then after this, you're going to need a gunfighter class setup. It doesn't matter which build you use. Like camo doesn't just make, the camo or anything doesn't make a difference at all. Just make sure it's gunfighter with 8 attachments. And what you're going to do is you're going to quickly select this and it's going to take you back out. And in that time frame, you have to quickly go back in here, delete the 2 duplicates, and then click undo on the change to a gunfighter class setup. Because your class setup right now is meant to be overkill, and obviously whenever you equip a weapon with gunfighter, it's going to switch your wildcard to gunfighter, but you have a chance or button to undo it, and that will basically glitch your weapon and its blueprints to where you can cross camo. Alright, so here we go. Boom, I click that, go back in, delete, and then boom, undo right there. And then whenever you back out here, the duplicate should still be there. And you can put on any attachment. It doesn't matter which one, just any attachment to make sure that this saves and then glitches your blueprints. So boom, that's done now. And we can scroll down here to our Goblin, and we're going to duplicate it once. And now we can go to any weapon we like. Let's say we're going to go to we'll do the Fennec. We're going to create a new build for this now. And boom, the Fennec now has Catalyst from Black Ops 6, even though it is an MW2 weapon. So now you can kit your build out and everything. Alright, boom, so I have my build right there. Now what you can try to do first initially is to back out to the main menu and then go back in. Now this has a chance of saving your weapon, but if it's not in here, this is kind of irritating to do, and it technically does take a little bit more time, but you can technically get used to doing this every time. If it's not in here for whatever reason, you can go back in and just make 1 duplicate of the weapon, and then select a gunfighter build and just do it all over again, and then for some reason it'll work and make the camo stick whenever you back out. I know, it's weird doing an extra step after you already have the camo on, but I found this to be the most effective because I'm pretty sure Bub said you have to like entirely sign out of your PlayStation account and stuff like that. And obviously, nobody wants to do that. We want to stay on the game. So yeah, just make one duplicate and then equip that and then go back in and do the gunfighter thing, and then delete it and then undo and then back out and then put an attachment on again. Then go back to whichever gun your prep gun is and then make the duplicate. And then go back in here to whichever one you want to put it on. And then just put on an attachment so it saves and then go right back out. And then go back in. And boom. Now for whatever reason it actually stays there. Do I know why this is? No. But I figured this out from tampering with the glitch and everything. I obviously didn't want to close my game and whatnot. So I figured out that this is the way to do it. To where you don't have to close your game, sign out, any of that junk. You do not want to do that. Or at least I don't. That just takes more time than doing this. Once you get this glitch down and you get it down really, really fast, this is a breeze. It feels like nothing whenever you're putting camos on some of your guns. That, and I'm pretty sure you can do this in a private match to make this even faster and apply it to different weapons. But boom, there we go. We have Catalyst camo on our gun. Here's how it looks. It's very nice and seamless. Has the reactive bits and everything. And yeah, that's basically how you do it, guys. Alright, but real fast, before this video ends, I'm going to give you guys some of my favorite or best camos I feel like, which look best whenever you do the camo glitch that I have unlocked and you might have unlocked from MW2 and MW3. So goes without saying, any mastery camo looks good. Multiplayer, zombies, whatever. Weapon prestige camos also look insanely good. People love doing obsidian for it. And Mercury and Constellation's End. All of those are good options. But I'm going to go through these very, very basic camos that are nice and seamless that you guys will probably really, really like to use. So first up, obviously you've probably seen a bunch of people do this, but this is the bold white camo from MW3. I'm pretty sure you get this from the STG. But yeah, a lot of people like running solid white on their weapons just because it looks insanely clean. You can also try doing this with some of the other solid colors. But obviously white is the best as it covers the whole entire weapon. Then after this is in the butterfly category. It's the Amigo camo, I think is how you say this. It's very clean. It's like a slate gray / white with a bunch of blue butterflies with very clean textures. After this is in the classic section. It's Spectre right here. It's white but with a little bit of color and like tiger stripes. Then after this is in high contrast. It is called Wild Lines and Wild Times. So this is the one right here. It's nice. It's like a nice like kind of like purple and red and like maroon all mixed together right there. After this, we have multiple in the digital category. So first up is Connected Dots. You guys have seen this one probably at least once or twice, I hope. It's a white with a nice blue and black kind of like dot pattern on the rest of the weapon. After this, we also have Blood and Mud. This is kind of like a bronze-ish like orange color. I think it looks really nice. The next one is the Congealed camo. So this one is really cool because it kind of gives the gun like a gummy bear look, if that makes sense. And it does have a chance to actually glow. So yeah, it goes with this very smooth kind of like gummy bear looking texture. And then of course it has like the green like and kind of white or tealish camo with some of the pink accents in there too. This looks great on many guns. Then there's Hidden Patterns. This is the exact same as Connected Dots, but with a color change for the blue. It's more of like a yellow or like very, very tame green. So after this, in the dragon category, it is called Devouring Demons. It's this green one right here. It's super clean. It has dragons on it, but it's a mixture of like dark green, regular green, and orange. After this, in the wavelength category, we have Gradient Globs. This one's super nice. It's very solid color, no scratches. Mixture of orange, yellow, purple, blue. Overall, very colorful camo and will look good on almost any weapon. After this, in retro, there's a good one or two that you probably want to take a look at. The first one is Starlight, Star Bright. This is actually a reactive camo that's kind of like a little bit pixelated or has like a pixel texture, but it's still very clean. It has like the moon, the dark blue, some red like sparks in the sky with clouds and whatnot. Looks very nice. Then after this, the next one is Gloom. This Gloom one in the retro section is like a very big mixture of purples, and it has that solid color look with no scratches or anything like some of the others. After this is in the fun section. So in the fun section, we actually have a bunch of good looking camos. So this one right here is called Bioluminescent. This is the like actual mastery camo, but it has the same name as it. As you can see right here, it's very clean. It's a nice black and blue pattern. Then after this, we have the Germinate one, which is another blue camo, but this time it has white with some like blue specks around to look like germs, if that makes sense. And after this, we have Goodnight Vibes. I don't know if this one still glows, but it's a very, very simple and straightforward camo. It's just basically slate black, but with the green, like neon stars. And honestly, all throughout this like section right here is honestly all good camos. But the one I like a whole lot right here is the Donut Worry one for Do Not Worry. It's just a simple kind of like tan or peaches look with a bunch of donuts on it. Again, it has that clean and slate look to where there's no scratches or anything on your weapon. Then after this, we have Umbral Destiny. This is the same as the Goodnight Vibes one, but the stars are now purple. Then we also have the Tsunami camo right here. It's another blue, white, and then like a kind of like a lighter blue as well. Again, solid colors, clean texture. After this, we move on to the geometric section. So in the geometric section, we have green edges. This is a mixture of different greens with a kind of like a striped pattern in a way. Then after this, we have Shuffle, which is similar to green edges, but this time it's white, red, and black. Then after this, we have Azure Refract. This is like a pink, kind of like pearlescent camo with some like cyan and teal in there. So in the glitch mil-spec category, we have Pixel Perfect. This is a reactive camo that has a base color of white, but rapidly changes to like blue, green, red, orange, stuff like that. This one's great to camo swap. This one right here next to it also has similar colors, but honestly, this one looks more appealing. Then after this, moving to Cute Critters, we have another large amount. We have Tide Pool. This one has fish on it, and it is yellow and like teal. Then after this one's actually reactive. It's Penny. It has like wiener dogs on it with another cyan kind of color. After this, we have Lurker. It's the exact same as the Shadow one right here, or the Penny one, but it's entirely pink, and it honestly looks super, super clean. After this, we have No Fly Zone. This one's blue, dark blue, orange, and white, and it has a bunch of penguins on it. Looks very clean. Then there's also the Piranha camo. This one looks good as well. It's a recolor of the other one we saw before. The fish are now teal, and the main base color is a bright or like kind of darkish purple. Looks very, very good. Alright, then after this, in the psychedelic section, we have two more. We have the occult camo right here, which is purple, light blue, dark blue. It has like eyeballs with the flowers on it. Looks really cool. And then right next to it is another good one, psychedelic loops. This has another blue, orange, white kind of mixture. Another very clean and straightforward camo. There is a couple more in here that honestly all do look good. So there's a lot of options in this category if you guys want to camo glitch these. Then after this, in the reptile section, there is one good one in here, which is the Delighted Liquefaction camo. It kind of looks similar to Gully, but obviously, unfortunately, does not glow. It has purples, light green, and a little bit of blue maybe in there. Now moving on to the Tiger section, there's another two good camos. So in the Tiger section, we have Acrid Drift. This is like a red and kind of like grayish color, or black, mixed together. Another very clean looking one. After this, we have the Seance camo, which is pink with a kind of like orange or peach color with a little bit of teal in there. Then finally, in the Woodland section, we have one last camo that honestly looks really, really nice, which is right here. This is the Amputate camo. It has like a topographic pattern, which is red, and then like a slate kind of like gray or white. So yeah, there's also a bunch of other like very clean camos in here that don't have any scratches. So if you guys don't have mastery camos, you can use a bunch of these. Then also alongside this, like I was mentioning initially, all these bold and just slate color camos also look insanely, insanely nice. Same with the solid colors in here. We have green, you have the hunting orange. There's also white in here, the whiteout. You have pink right there, purple, kind of like yellowish or like lighter orange, teal. You have blue. Overall, there's just a lot of options you can pick from if you guys really do look around. But yeah, that's all I have for this video and everything, guys. That's how to do the new glitch. Some good camos, some workarounds, some tips. That's all I have. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. I'll see you all in the next video.